stonk insights. This is not financial advice. And we got to talk about crypto.com or the Kronos chain and what's been going on with them and how they just nailed the FUD, just crucified it, just completely eradicated it with their cryptographic proof of reserves. So we're going to get into that and just talk about everything that's going on with crypto.com. But before I do that, this was my last video that I made about crypto.com. You see wrecked is a Kronos ecosystem finish, crypto.com crow. So thank you guys for viewing the video. First of all, I see you got 900 views. I made that video over 6 months ago. Unfortunately, from the comments, it seems that individuals didn't watch the whole video. They probably watched snippets here and there, and they stated, hey, why are you FUDing crow, blah 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 blah. If you watch the whole video, I encourage anyone to go back and watch that whole video. After I showed, the huge downturn that was going on with Kronos and frankly, with the whole crypto market in general, I ended it with stating that, Kronos was going to be fine. Crypto.com was going to be fine. That everything regarding Crypto.com and Kronos was going to be fine, in my opinion, because I'm not a financial advisor, with what I was seeing, going on with Crypto.com. Now, fast forward 5 months or so, probably 4 months, we had the whole FTX debacle that happened. You see what the fallout was, all the crypto that they were associated with, took a deep dive. You see that the firms that they were associated with are either on a brink of bankruptcy or already went belly up. In the wake of all that, what happened was all these centralized exchanges start to have a very, very close eye on them. People are wondering, do they actually have our crypto? Are they trading it like the Wild Wild West, having these terms of service, but doing something else with it? In the wake of this, you've seen crypto CEOs like CZ with Binance release what's called a cryptographic proof of reserves, which we're going to take a look at. But then we've seen that crypto.com as well, decided they wanted to do the same proof of reserves, which we're going to take a look at as well. Now, in the meantime, before the proof of reserves was released for crypto.com, we're also going to take a look at, I guess right now, the immense amount of FUD that crypto.com was, experiencing during this whole time frame. As we transition right here, I just typed in crypto.com withdrawals, and if we move back to November, we can see not just articles, we see, individuals, we see these fake accounts, these bot accounts, all these accounts, talking about how withdrawals are being paused, withdrawals are being delayed, yada, yada, yada. As we see here with this, I don't know if this is a fake account or not. So crypto.com is experiencing delays on withdrawals. Crypto.com manages a whole bunch of crypto that has various blockchains. Some of the blockchains aren't as open as other ones. And a good example is Solana compared to Ethereum. Ethereum always has blockages, the Ethereum being backed up because of the usage of the network. But as opposed to a Solana, it's a faster network. You can have faster transactions. So when I see an article like this, or not even an article, a tweet that somebody just put out, I don't have much to say about it. I would just attribute this to the FUD that was going on. But and it's just not him. You just keep scrolling down. You'll see it. You'll see that everyone's saying, oh, withdrawals are on the rise, transactions are having problems. This happens with these crypto exchanges, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the withdrawals have stopped, that they have ceased, and it was just an immense FUD campaign that was going on for crypto.com. Some have speculated that CZ, the CEO of Binance, was behind the FUD that was going on with crypto.com. One thing that I will mention, I couldn't find a tweet, he might have erased it, but CZ did specifically in a number of tweets mention crypto.com and how you have to be safe. He didn't specifically say anything about them, but he used terms like being safe, Seifu, not your keys, not your crypto, when specifically speaking about crypto.com. And just to make matters worse, during this time frame, crypto.com did a little bit of a snafu for themselves. They had sent for 320k Ethereum to Gate.io during this whole debacle, during this whole time frame of the FTX collapse. So obviously that looked very, very sketchy. But we see that Kris with Crypto.com, he explained, what happened. And not to get too, intense with it, I'm just going to still man this argument to, to state that, I have a Crypto.com account. I have some whitelisted addresses. I can see how it could be easy to send crypto to one address as opposed to the one that you want to. If you're not renaming it, if it doesn't have a name on it, all you do see is numbers. You see these long form addresses. So I can kind of get it. I don't give them too much. That's 320,000 Ethereum that was sent to an incorrect address. So it's not like, your regular retail investors sending a few $100 and, getting that loss. This was 320,000 Ethereum. Luckily, they recovered all of it because this is one of their whitelisted addresses. But this obviously did not play well with Crypto.com. Having this happen during this time frame was not a good look. Now we fast forward to yesterday. We see here Kris with Crypto.com releasing this tweet. As promised, our audited proof of reserves, Marszalek Group, a reputable audit firm, confirmed that our on-chain reserves exceed customer liabilities for all in-scope assets and that we have full control over the wallets. Users can now verify one-to-one backing cryptographically. So this was a huge deal for Crypto.com. But before I wrap this whole video up, what I want to do is I want to take a look at the cryptographic proof of reserves of Binance and compare it to Crypto.com. And I'm just gonna say this, the results are shocking. So first we're going to start with Binance, and they also use Mazars. So this is a one-to-one comparison of Binance to Crypto.com. This isn't like another auditing firm that they use, so they have like their different process. This is a exact one-to-one comparison because they use the same auditing firm. So if we scroll down here, we look at the Binance proof of liabilities in scope, BTC, BTCB, BBTC on Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB chain, and Binance Smart Chain. So this is just the Bitcoins and all the peg Bitcoins and all the different types of Bitcoin that they have on all these different types of chains. So we see here, Binance underwent a proof of reserves and proof of liabilities verification on November 22nd, 2022. And you see that this snapshot is for the coin of Bitcoin. We see a collateralization ratio of 101%. Net customer balance, if you see that big number there. So this is Binance's proof of reserves, but then we have to compare that to Crypto.com's proof of reserves, and we see here they're using Mazars. So again, they're using the same auditing firm, and we scroll down here, we see the Crypto.com proof of liabilities. We see a stark difference here. We see Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, XRP, Doge, SHIB, Link, and Mana. Now obviously this isn't all of the crypto, but we do see that this is a stark difference from the Binance proof of reserves. Binance only showed us Bitcoin. Crypto.com is showing us Bitcoin and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 8 other crypto. They're showing that they have reserve ratios of exceeding 100%. All of these exceed 100% of the reserve ratio. We go back to Binance, we know that they have enough Bitcoin, but what about their coin? What about these other coins? What about these same coins that Crypto.com has? How much do they have in their Ethereum, their USDC, their USDT, their XRP, their Doge, their SHIB, their Link, their Mana? We have no clue what Binance holds in any of these other coins. We know that they have the Bitcoin at 101% collateralization, but we see here that Crypto.com has 102%, plus all these other cryptos listed. So that's the video for you guys. That proof of reserves, I thought that was, very, very stark. It showed the difference in quality between Crypto.com and Binance. I'm not here to, the poop on Binance, saying anything negative against them. But man, oh man, if you've seen my very first crypto.com video, I stated how I believe that crypto.com over time is going to overtake Binance and become bigger than Binance as far as having a centralized side and a decentralized side with the Kronos network. I still believe in that. We see here, crypto.com, they face immense FUD from all different people. Maybe some were paid off. No, I can't confirm that, and neither confirm or deny that. But we've seen a lot of people, the same people, coming down on crypto.com, not saying anything about Binance. So I did see that to be very stark and very telling, and what was going on. But whatever your thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think that crypto.com completely redeemed themselves, releasing this cryptographic proof of reserves? Do you see the stark difference between crypto.com's and Binance's proof of reserves? I mean, I can't call it. You guys look for yourself. You make your own opinions. Let's have a discussion in the comments down below. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Crow all the way, and I'll catch you in the next one.